Finally, they let me in here. From 2 days ago. Man, these things is crazy as hell. Trying to tell you, crazy as hell. Anyhow, this film that is titled Blink Twice is written and directed mostly and solely by Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz is the daughter of Lisa Bonet and Lenny Kravitz. Now, you might be asking yourself, why? Why, Sino? Why this movie? Why were you waiting for this movie? Because I just told people what happens at these content creator movies. Well, not movies, but actual conferences and these meetups. When you get up with these billionaire companies that link their apps and everything else together, and they go to these retreats, and weird activity happens after a night of partying and doing weird activity. Now, Zoe Kravitz experienced a lot of things in Hollywood and being in this scene since she's been around. She's seen a lot. Being in the modeling game, being surrounded by Hollywood with her mom, her dad, and some of her friends. Zoe has seen a lot in this industry. And a lot of experiences that she went through happen in this film. When this movie starts, it is so disturbing to people. In today's age, they don't really make a film like this anymore. They have to put a disclaimer in front of the movie. I knew I was in good when I saw the disclaimer. I said, oh yeah, some of these things might be disturbing to watch. I said, oh yeah, I'm in the right movie. Let's get to the disturbing. Because in today's age, you can't make people uncomfortable anymore. They don't even know how to act or respond to being uncomfortable. So, as soon as they made that announcement, this movie here is going to be uncomfortable. This is fictionary. This is not real. I knew right then this happened for real. And we can't put a stamp on it. And we put a little fiction in there just to throw people off. But this is real. And they knew this would freak people out. So, the movie is about Channing Tatum plays this billionaire tech guy, right? And this billionaire tech guy has been in trouble. He was going to take some time off from his company. He was being exposed for a whole bunch of activities and stuff. So they told him, hey, just take a break. Go on and take a break, man. Why don't you go out to your island that you got and stay there? No problem. Just go to your island, chill out. So him and his friends are going to go chill out at the island, but he's going to come and do a speech at some rich gala. And these two girls, this black girl and her mixed friend, I don't know what she's black or whatever. She's all freckled up. And they're like, girl, we get to go out and I don't ever get to do anything, and I'm so in love with this guy, and she loved this guy. She was all into him. But she's a waitress at this restaurant, her and her friend. And then her friend's like, look, halfway through, we're going to go in there, we're going to change. And then we're going to go out on the floor. So she goes in there, change her clothes. And then she goes and heads out on the floor, her and her friend. So they head out. And they go out and they meet Channing Tatum, and him and this girl, they hit it off right away. And she's like, oh my God, the black girl, oh my God, Channing Tatum, you know, like whatever his name is, Slater King, I believe that's his name, Slater King, oh my God, Slater King's into me, and I'm not invisible anymore. Lame, right? So she's on the plane, they go all the way to this island, it's all this luxury stuff, they don't even need clothes, they all got clothes there, some other girls there. They can get spa day. They got servants bringing them stuff. Grounds people. All of this. Right? And they just realize it's partying, food, drinks, all the friends, but something just feels weird. They keep waking up forgetting things, like they feel like they're just skipping through the day. And when her friend is just not there anymore, she's just like, where's my, wait a minute, I had a friend here. And the rest of the girls didn't know who the hell she was talking about. Then you start to figure it out, and then I don't want to ruin the movie for people, but you know, things happen on this island when they're passed out. About the time they wake up, they don't realize it. She was like, I wake up, I got dirt under my nails. Like, why do I have dirt under my nails? It just doesn't make sense. And the whole day just kicks back off again. So let's just say it was like a weekend at Drake's. Weekend at Drake's house. That's what they can call this movie. Weekend at Drake's house. Now, Christian Slater is in this movie. The guy, Olstein, Joel Hell Olstein, he's in there. You know, he's a big fat dude now. You know. And these are, the friends that's out there. Gina Davis is in there. And she like kind of works there now and do all of these different things that happen. It's a lot of weird activity. Good symmetry too. Now this is probably the first thing I've ever seen Zoe direct. But the direction, the approach she took was more of a kind of a horror feel. A lot of up close shots. She did a lot of those, which made for a lot of quick jump scares in the scene where the pressure and the tension was high. That was good pacing by her. So somebody trained her and taught her pretty well to be able to do that successfully. Then from there, it was just on. They did some things to the girls to try to help them remember. And then it became a cat and mouse game. Like, okay, they're going to remember now. Now you're kind of seeing the pieces of the things. They're kind of getting some clarity back into what happened. And buddy, those were some things they probably wanted to forget for life. All hell breaks loose when the girls start to get the memory of what was happening on this island. And this happens. This happens in Hollywood all the time at these parties. This happened to Kid Cudi. This happened to females all the time at these parties. And they don't remember. And some of them be like, I don't even want to remember. There's a celebrity woman I cannot even name who had been attacked like 3 times at Hollywood events, and she don't even want to go there anymore. They go to like an after spa, and she felt safe because she was with her friends, and she found out that they weren't her friends. They never were. Now, I like this movie a lot. Good tension, good suspense. But the payoff was, when it came down to it, I wanted a little bit more. I wanted to see a little bit more rawness into it. When I get a warning sticker like that, I want to see raw. But this is gonna offend some people just based off what was happening. But they kind of went mild. I mean, I would have pushed the envelope. I mean, like, we already here. Let's move the needle all the way here. We gonna make people really be uncomfortable. And this was what happens at these Illuminati events. So I knew right away when Zoe Kravitz written and directed it, I said, oh, baby, here we go. And I know the people that's around her, they had to put that disclaimer out to let people know, hey, this is just a movie. But it ain't. Because I know a celebrity person that this happened to, and she's a female. 3 times she said she was attacked at a Hollywood party that was like this. Retreat getaway, all these different things, and she has no recollection of what happened, what went down, the whole 9. She really don't remember. Well, it's not based on a true story, no. It's based on true events. Now, the parts of the story that isn't true is the ending and the way things happen in here. But the overall Yeah, this is no, this actually happened. Believe that. She ain't just think this up. Like this would be a cool idea if we come up with it. No, no. Oh, this went down. See, they they just do it differently than how they executed it in the movie. But yeah, they mostly use all this Molly and all these other stuff, these party drugs when you go to these places that you don't remember anything about the day. Right. You be compromised and don't even know why they compromise. These things happened in Hollywood. Trust me, there's no conspiracy theory. This has happened before. A lot of these cults have these parties anyway. When they just got busted for having it. And they locked up the guy, put him in jail. Remember these sex cults they were having? And they slapped everybody and started throwing them all in jail. And the girl from like it's that 70s show or whatever, she was in it or one of that. They were shocked she was in there when she was branded. She was recruiting girls to join this thing. It was crazy. You were like, who would subject themselves to this? So people were comparing this movie to Epstein Island. I'm like, this is nothing like Epstein Island. But it kind of has that same type of premise that if you were invited to Epstein Island, those girls, which pretty much was happening here, you will be in line for the same type of treatment. Yeah, Danny would have been this guy, but Danny didn't care if they remembered or not. He was protected by the cult that he was in. So he thought. Like they were above the court of law. Oh, I'm gonna want to watch that too. When did it come out? What is it on streaming or what? I want to check that out. Now the ending I found out to be wild. The ending I didn't kind of like, but you know, it's a woman power movement going on here, so I didn't like the ending. Great acting job too by Channing Tatum. He did a great job in this film. Well, a lot of these women need to watch this and see where it goes. And if you're a woman and you watch this film, oh buddy, I don't know what to tell you. Mm-hmm. Except for one thing, I'm okay with it. That's the part people forget. I'm okay with it. I like the movie the way it is, but I just wanted to see a little bit more. I'll be like, man, it really would hit hard. It's like they kind of went safe, and I'm like, don't go, don't go safe here. We don't want the audience to try to guess what's happening a little bit. It's a little too safe. But on one scene, they kind of went there. Yeah, but these incidents, they happen. They just wouldn't have happened like they did in this movie. Like, nothing works like that. if something worked like it worked in this movie, then yeah, that'll be on the market. There have been several missteps. But like I said, this film, this will open some eyes. So I'm out. Go see it. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Peace.